Hello everybody, my name is Star. Welcome to the new event in Warframe, the Scarlet Spear. This is the ultimate Scarlet Spear guide. While my usual content is aimed for newer players, I just wanted to make a video to allow me to play it more. This event brings 2 new weapons, new items, a new simulacrum area, and arcanes to buy. While I'm not saying this is the best and perfect event Warframe has to offer, it is the newest and most intriguing to me. So let's get into it. To start off, the event takes place on an Earth relay called the Flotilla. There you will see these giant awesome creatures on holograms, but skip all that crap. Get to the boring stuff. Go to Little Duck the Rapper and talk to her. When first talking to her, you'll get a cinematic explaining the mission, but I really don't care and I just want to kill sentients. First thing you should do is buy the uplink, as you can't play the mission without it. So let me take some time out to explain everything. That UI in the front of the relay shows a number out of 100, and that's the Murex on how many are defeated, and once it reaches 100, there's a cooldown timer of 10 minutes. You have 3 hours approximately to get those 100 Murex defeated, and I really don't know what happens when it's not completed. It probably just resets. But it's a cooldown timer of 10 minutes for a PP break or whatever you have to do. It's just really lame, so that means if you don't have to PP, then you just have to switch servers or wait till that's done. It's nothing really crazy. Good. So now you have the ultimate choice to make, and it may even alter the universe itself. Ground Ops or Laser Space Ninja Pirates. Did I also mention that it's in space? So let's start off with my personal favorite, obviously, the Space Ops. Let's skip over the boring part of explaining everything and get into the most efficient way to farm it. So bring 4 people with you. You get the most efficiency when you have 4 people, 1 a captain, 2 gunners, and 1 support to fight off sentients and Grineer on board and to fight off any pesky problems with the holes in the hull. So the captain's main priority is to screw every sentient ship flying at them. They need to fly as fast as they can and get the crew to the giant space mothership. Captain needs to stay behind or go with the crew if your railjack is tanky enough. Try to go with the crew if you can. The crew gets off and boards the mothership. Next, run to the objective, place all your oplinks down, and defend. So the best team build I'd recommend is definitely having a Limbo. Limbo is very, very important to this mission. Next is 2 damage dealing frames. You can be Mesa, Banshee, Mirage, Nova, whatever. They're all great picks. The next one is a tank. It should be a captain of the ship. So generally you should have a tanky captain. And if the ship is tanky enough, then he can go along with them and you can bring whatever frame you want. But generally that's just speaking. So weapon choices, you're unlimited here. You can bring whatever you want as long as it does enough damage. So everybody's roles is that Limbo should use Rift and Stasis to keep all the enemies out. Damage dealing frames kill as many sentients as possible, and the tank stays alive or fends off intruders from the railjack. Rinse and repeat. It is more immersive than the ground team in my opinion, but just choose your pick. The longer you stay on either, the more credits you get to spend, and if you're through the whole 100 Murex driven away, you get a bonus of credits. And that all depends on how long you were there, whatever, and I don't know. They just updated it this morning, so it's a little weird. So, let's get to the ground team. Ground team basically is the same thing, but there's a giant boss that you have to deal tons of damage to. So, here, it's really important to stay alive and deal tons of damage. So the best team build here would be a Limbo again. Defense frames aren't really good for this because they will just go through the shields that you put up. Frost. And generally, Limbo is the best for this event. 3 damage dealing frames. Mirage should mainly be used on the boss because she will be dealing the most damage. You can bring Mesa and whatever, but really I don't think Mesa can actually target the boss at all. She would be more useful actually targeting the sentients, but they're also too fast for her to really get close to, and she'll end up dying a lot. Weapons should have corrosive on them as that's what the boss is weak to. Use the Kuva bow with Mirage. It does wonders on the health even at higher levels, and if you have 3 Mirages with that bow, then, well, you're probably not going to lose for a while. So Limbo, again, has to defend all the oplinks. Damage dealing frames help with sentients and kill the boss over and over again, and rinse and repeat. See why I said it's more immersive in the Star Ops rather than the Ground Ops? But that's just all your pick. So that's the gist of the event. It's pretty fun to me, and by no means does that mean it's perfect. There are still tons of bugs being worked out, and more arcanes will be added later as the weeks go by. The main things to get are definitely the arcanes, the weapons, and simulacrum, but you just gotta farm this and have fun while doing it. This has been the Scarlet Spear Guide. I thank you all for watching, and I gotta get back to farming. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.